Picture this, a sign that says, "Thank you for visiting 9 Mile Reggae Land." But this isn't just any simple marker. This is the exact spot where a little boy named Robert would grow up and change the world forever. This is 9 Mile, the birthplace and final resting place of the king himself, Bob Marley. So before we dive into this journey, do me a favor and gently tap that like button. It helps us keep uncovering these amazing spots. And honestly, Bob would have wanted you to spread the good vibes. When you arrive at 9 Mile, the first thing that hits you is how beautiful and well kept everything is. This isn't some rundown memorial that's been forgotten.
Welcome to Birthplace, resting place of Bob Marley. The tour we're going on today, it's a very important tour about the life and music of Bob Marley. But first, we're gonna start the tour by the house he was born in. That's the roof you're looking at. That's the birthhouse of the legend. And from leaving the birthhouse, we're gonna make ourselves all the way up to Mount Zion. Mount Zion, that's where he grew up. That's where he laid to rest today. On the road to Zion, we don't drink and drive. But if you wish, we could smoke and fly. Aye. Yeah, man. Bob Marley's song title, "Higher like a lion in Zion." So to Zion we go. You watch your steps.
This place has been preserved with love, and you can feel the respect in every corner. Now, here's what makes this place absolutely incredible. The tours are led by people who actually know their stuff. I'm talking about guides who grew up on these stories, who can tell you things about Bob that never made it into any documentary.
Watch your step here, don't bump your toe. Remember, we got no spiritual, no insurance, no escalator, no elevator. Yeah.
They bring his story to life with passion and humor, making you feel like you're sitting down with family, hearing stories about someone they actually knew and loved. As you walk through the property, the guide takes you to Bob's childhood home, the ones where he was born and grew up. Simple, modest structures that remind you that greatness can come from anywhere. These walls could probably tell you 1,000 stories if they could talk. You also get to see his music collection room, with a piano and wall displays of his vinyl records.
Video good, Bob Marley music collection room.
But here's where 9 Mile really separates itself from other attractions: the live performances. During the tour, you'll hear musicians performing Bob's famous songs right there in the hills. There's something absolutely magical about hearing that music echoing through the same mountains where Bob himself used to play. Then comes Mount Zion Rock.
Right now we are entering the gate of Zion. Behind the gate, no video.
This is where he would sit and meditate, where he'd dream his dreams and write his music. Standing there, you start understanding the inspiration for some of his most iconic songs. This place, these mountains, this beauty, it all makes sense now. The most powerful part of the tour is Bob's final resting place. It's a sacred space, beautifully maintained, where fans from all over the world come to pay their respects. Throughout the property, there are stores where you can grab authentic souvenirs, some made by local artists. Plus, there are spots where you can get food and refreshments. So whether you're a die-hard Bob Marley fan who knows every lyric by heart, or someone who just appreciates good music and wants to learn more about Jamaican culture, 9 Mile needs to be on your list. Come with an open heart and a curious mind, and I promise you'll leave with a deeper appreciation for the legend, the music, and the beautiful island that shaped it all. Until next time, remember what Bob taught us.
Every little thing